Hi, I'm Lady C, and I want to thank you for your support and all of the comments that I've been receiving. I feel like the show that I'm going to be hosting is something for everyone. At first I started off with perhaps dealing with just women and their struggles, because I'm taking another show that I did on another channel and I'm bringing it over into a mainstream audience, because I feel like there's a lot of people that have a story to tell. And I did, interview quite a few young ladies, and they told their personal experiences and the struggles that they had been through. And really, it touched me so much that I felt like there has to be other people that have a story to tell. And I felt like there's so many different channels, news outlets, and they can't tell everyone's story. And they can't feature everyone on the news. But there are many stories out here that are even more noteworthy or newsworthy than what you actually see on TV. Not to mention, I feel that in a lot of my conversations that I have with individuals and just in life in general, and you will hear people talk and they will tell you their experiences. And they'll say, look, you can't make this stuff up. This is not something from a Hollywood script. This is real. And so when I looked at them and we talked about different issues, I was like saying, man, when you think about life is interesting, because there's a lot that we can learn from each other. And I remember growing up as a kid, and anything that your parents said was something that you just couldn't grasp. You didn't appreciate it. You felt like these are your parents, they're old, what they're saying doesn't mean anything. You really just cast them aside. You don't want to hear anything they have to say. Everybody knows that. You could have an individual that has nothing to do with your family, and they're just the guy across the street, the lady across the street, and when they say it, what they're saying sounds so wonderful, so earth-shattering. You're willing to listen. But your own parents, when they start talking, you don't want to hear it. You can't even appreciate what they're saying. It's not until we get older and we realize, oh, we're looking back, and we remember those things. We remember those experiences that our parents shared with us, told us, or whatever. But we just couldn't appreciate it. We didn't want to hear it. Well, hopefully, individuals that are in a situation like that, they might run across this talk show. They may hear about other people, and they may be willing to stop and listen, because it's not coming from their mom and dad. So, I hope that people would look at life and want to learn something. I would hope that people will stop looking at life and looking at older people and saying, you're old. I don't want to hear what you have to say. I'm young. I'm from this new generation. You guys, that's old news. You need to listen to me because this is the new way to do it. You got to get out of that. And that's a lot of the reasons why I feel like in our world, people, they continue to make the same mistakes over and over again. I really believe that. I believe that if people would be humble enough or really understand that if they just stopped for 2 minutes to listen to what they're being told and be teachable, not teachable and gullible or being teachable to somebody getting over on you, but teachable and meek, where if someone says something, you're willing to take a listen. You're willing to stop and think about it. and you would use critical thinking to understand what it is that you're being told. So again, this platform is one that allows you to get an education without going through the experience. So I look forward to having you in my audience, and those of you who are willing to share your experiences to help other people. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. I'm Lady C, and thank you for tuning in.